Hey guys, it's Olivia. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be making two hats, but I'm going to make two mini hats because I'm going to be making them for my nephews. So I have two nephews. One is 3 and the other one is about to turn 1. So his first birthday is coming up and the theme of his birthday party is One Love. If you couldn't tell, my family is Jamaican. And so my sister-in-law asked me to make each of them hats in this color scheme. So if you watched my video from about a month ago at this point, I made a hat in these colors for a friend of mine. And I ended up making two hats. I made a bigger one and a smaller one, and then she got to choose which one she preferred. So she chose the bigger one, so I have kept the smaller one for myself. And so because of the theme of the party, I'm going to be wearing my striped hat to the party. Remember when I was going on my vacation to Kansas City and I made myself this hat? And I was like, oh, I know I just made a bucket hat, but I have a specific occasion to wear it to. I just made a bucket hat last week that I said I'm gonna keep for myself, but I have a different occasion in mind to wear that hat to. So this is that occasion. I'm wearing the black, green, gold, and red bucket hat to my nephew's first birthday party. So anyways, my sister-in-law wants me to make a similar hat for both of my nephews, and I still have some yarn left over. However, this red I did buy. This is brand new. This is the Loops and Threads Classic Cotton, because after making both hats, this is how much red I had left of the Bernat Handicrafter cotton. And when I tell you, these two are literally the exact same yarn. This is the Bernat, this is Loops and Threads. They're even the exact same shade. So anywho, this is obviously not enough to make two hats. So I had to go out and buy myself another skein of red cotton yarn. But yeah, I'm going to be making them hats so that they can be on theme for the birthday party. And so we're all going to be matchy-matchy because I already have my hat. And now I'm going to make each of them one. However, it is going to be slightly different because my sister-in-law asked me to make it mesh because she thinks that just like a solid hat might be too warm because his birthday party is going to be outside in August. So it's probably going to be warm. So she wants it to be mesh so that it's more breathable. So that's what we're doing. We're going to make two mesh hats. My sister-in-law did give me this. So this is one of my 1-year-old nephew's hats. So for his hat, I'm going to try to match it to this size since I know that this fits his head. This is a little snug on him, so I might try to make it a little bit bigger. But then when it comes to my 3-year-old nephew, I don't know how big his head is. So I might have to guess, but his birthday party is a week away. So it is currently Saturday, August 16th, and his birthday party is next weekend. It's the 23rd. So I have a week. I'm gonna make both hats today, but I'm going to see them tomorrow. So then they'll be able to try them on and see if they fit. And if the one for my 3-year-old nephew doesn't fit, then I'll just make him another one. But anywho, I've been doing a lot of talking. Let's start crocheting. I'm gonna start with my 1-year-old nephew's hat because it is his birthday party. So let me get his hat done first. I've never made a mesh hat before, but I think I can figure it out. So I'm also going to be writing things down on my iPad as I go, just so that I can remember what I did in case I ever want to recreate it. But yeah, let's start crocheting. Okay, so I have finished the crown and you can see the mesh. Essentially, the only difference between this and the solid bucket hats that I've made in the past is that I just do a chain 1 between each double crochet. That's the only difference. So I know that I said that I was gonna write it down as I went, but I don't think I need to because I think I'll remember it. Like once I'm done, then I'll just write out the whole thing because it's literally the exact same as all the other patterns I've written. Like, I don't have any official patterns released, but all the patterns that I've written for hats that I've made in the past, this is literally the exact same thing, except there's a chain one in between each stitch. So I'll remember it. So now it's time to move on to the body of the hat. Okay, I have finished the first hat, and it's pretty much the same size as the one I was given. So this hat is made out of acrylic, so it has some stretch to it. Usually cotton is more structured, so it doesn't have as much stretch, but because of the mesh, it has a little bit of stretch, so I hope it fits. And also, I did a single crochet border. I did 2 rows of single crochet on the bottom just to kind of clean up the bottom edge, but I think this is so cute. So let me cut off the black yarn. And the inside has a bunch of ends to weave in, but we'll do that later. And you know how I said that this is done? It's technically not, because my sister-in-law wants me to add a little detail to the birthday boy's hat, but I will do that later. Now I'm just going to move on to the hat for my 3-year-old nephew. So essentially, I just want to make it a little bit bigger than this because he's a toddler. I don't think his head is that big. So my initial thought process was to do an extra increase row, but then I think it would be too big. So my next thought is to start with more double crochets in the first row. So I'll still do 4 rows of increases, but because each row is going to have slightly more stitches, then it should be bigger. That's my thought process. So I think I'm going to add 4 more stitches. I don't know if that's too much. Oh no, that might be too much. Maybe 2 extra stitches, not 4. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do 2 extra stitches at the beginning, and hopefully that gets me the size that I want. Once again, I'm going to see my sister-in-law and my brother and both of my nephews tomorrow. So I'm going to bring them with me and they can try them on, and if they don't fit, I'll remake them. But in my head, I'm going to add 2 more stitches to the beginning, and that should make it a little bigger, but not too much bigger. So we're going to do the same color scheme. We're going to do 2 rows of each color. Let's get started, or let's continue. We've already started. Okay, so I've done the crown and it is slightly bigger, or it might be a little bit more than slightly bigger, but I hope that this is a good size. And there we go, hat number 2 is done. So let's do a quick size comparison. So this is for the 1-year-old, don't mind that end. And this is for the 3-year-old. It is bigger, so I hope that it fits him. If it's a little big, I don't think that's the end of the world because he's still growing. He can grow into it. I know that this is for a specific day, like it's supposed to be for the birthday party. So if it's way too big and it's falling off, then obviously I'll remake it. But if it's just like a little loose, then I actually think that that's preferable because then he can continue to wear it as he gets a little bit bigger. So yes, as I've said so many times, I'm gonna see both of them tomorrow. So they'll get to try them on. But here they are. And this one, the little itty bitty mini one, isn't technically done yet. And that's because my sister-in-law asked me if I could put fake dreads on the inside of this so that when it's put on my 1-year-old nephew's head, it looks like he has dreads. Because right now he just has like an itty bitty afro, right? But if his birthday party theme is going to be one love, we got to dread it up a little bit. So yeah, she asked me to do that. So it's basically going to be a hat wig. And for those of you who know what a hat wig is, for those of you who know, you know. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. I'm trying to decide if I want to use chains, like just make a long chain, like just make a chain and then attach it, make another chain and attach it. So I'm trying to see if I want to do chains or if I want it to just be like singular strands of yarn. I'm leaning towards the chains, even though a chain would look more like a braid instead of a dread, but I also feel like it'll be less frayable, if that's even a word, because it'll be thicker. It won't be an individual piece of yarn that could split at the end. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm leaning towards doing chains. I want to see if I can crochet it straight on instead of making a separate piece and sewing it, because I'm not a big fan of sewing, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so I do it, if this is the back of the hat, I would do it along the back up to the side. Does that make sense? So essentially, if he's wearing it, he'll have fake dreads from here all the way around this way, behind his head. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I told her that I would. So I'm brainstorming. By the way, it's been like just over an hour and I've done 2 hats. That's what I love about making things baby and toddler sized. You just get it done so fast. Okay, so I've just put 2 stitch markers on the corners so that it's even, so that I don't like do more on one side of the hat than the other side. And by stitch markers, I mean bobby pins. That's what I use as stitch markers, but either way. Okay, so I've done 1. Essentially what I did is I chained 20 and then I twisted it 20 times and then I reattached it at the base. So let me do a few more and see if I like the way it looks. I found it's easier to just turn the hat instead of winding the hook, because when you wind the hook, then the working yarn gets all tangled up. So I'm just going to turn the hat. I think that's easier. This is taking longer than I thought. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm almost done. I just need to take a quick pause because my dad wants me to do something for him, so BRB. Okay, I'm back. So I'm almost done. I think I only have 1 more to do. Okay. So we have our faux dreads. We're done besides the ends. I'll do that off camera, but yay! So 1 hat with faux dreads and 1 without. And Both of my nephews are gonna look so cute at the birthday party. So the next clip you're gonna see is either them trying it on tomorrow and or them wearing it at the birthday party. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what clip is next. But I'll see you guys later.
The next day.
I really hope that they fit.
I'm so excited.
So, first we'll start with the one for Niall.
Ooh,
Look, it's
she
a
did a
hat.
for you. It's so nice. You want to try it on?
This one is for Cannon.
Oh, that
no.
one's for you. I
That
made
one-
one for Cannon.
Yeah, she made another one for Cannon. That one's
Try
just
yours
for you.
on.
Try it on.
Where's Cannon's?
This one's yours. I have his. I want to see if it fits.
Okay. There you go. Here. Look. Wow. It looks so good on you.
Ooh, it
I like
fits.
this one. It looks great. Wait. You're like, I just want to look at it.
Okay.
It looks so good. Okay.
And
now
then
for Cannon.
we have some faux
Oh my
locs.
I love you.
This one's for Cannon. I really hope it fits.
It looks so good. Okay, come Cannon. Let's put it on.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
Oh, it might be
No,
small.
it's gonna go.
Oh,
It's
no.
gonna go. We're gonna make it work.
I
Come
can
on.
remake it if it's too small.
No, he's just wriggling. Come on, Cannon. Look. There we go. There we go.
Mm-mm. It's okay. I'll remake it.
No.
Oh,
It's so
goodness.
cute. No.
I
It's so
tried.
cute.
I
It's
did.
so cute
But
now.
alas, it doesn't fit.
Try and scrunch it on. Look, Cannon. It looks so cute. Look at the little He's so cute.
Oh,
though.
wow. I know what to do. I'll size it up. Don't
Okay.
you worry.
It's so cute. We love this. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, these are so cute.
I'm recording you. Well, not anymore. Look, see? Do you see yourself?
Say hi. Hi. Say hey, YouTube. Get to say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Okay, are you gonna film now? What are you filming?
I want to take a picture.
Oh, this is recording video though. You can take a picture after. Oh! Oh goodness. Okie dokie.
3 days later.
It's Wednesday now. So in the last clip, you saw that I brought the hat and it didn't fit. So the hat that I made for my 3-year-old nephew fit perfectly, but then the hat that I made for the birthday boy, it was too small. And the thing about cotton is cotton doesn't really stretch. So I made it the same size as the acrylic hat, but the reason the acrylic hat is still able to fit him is because it stretches and this doesn't. So yeah, it wouldn't get past here on his head. Therefore, I will be remaking this. So I'm basically gonna make an in-between size between this and the one that I made for my 3-year-old nephew. So essentially, for the first round, I did 6 stitches. Meanwhile, for the hat that I made for my 3-year-old nephew, I did 8 stitches. So for this one, the new one that I'm gonna make, I'm gonna use 7 stitches, and that should fix everything. So yeah, my sister-in-law loved the faux locs that I made, so I will be repeating this. And yeah, let's remake the hat. Remaking the hat is not the issue. That's gonna take like half an hour. It's the faux locs. Those did take a while, but I'm happy to remake it because it's gonna look so good when it actually fits on his head. So his birthday party is this Saturday, and it's Wednesday night, basically Thursday. It's 11:52 p.m. So I need to get this done because I want him to be able to try it on to make sure that it fits before the actual day. So if I get it done tonight, then my sister-in-law can stop by either Thursday or Friday to make sure that it fits so that on Saturday he has his hat. So yes, let's start crocheting. finished the hat. It took me a little longer than last time because I don't know if you could tell from the time lapse, but I kept frogging. I don't know why. I just kept losing count, and I think it's because I'm not used to chaining one between each of my stitches. And also the first time I was doing this, I wasn't watching YouTube or anything. I was just focused on this. But this time I was trying to watch a YouTube video at the same time, and I felt like it was kind of distracting me, but we got it done. So this is the original, and this one is a bit wider, which is what we want. So now I need to add the faux locks to it, which is gonna be the hard part. So, well, not hard, just the time consuming part. So we're gonna do the same as last time. Chain 20, twist for 20, connect. I've done it! I finished the faux locks on the bigger hat. So this is the smaller hat, this is the bigger hat. I think you can see the difference. I hope you can see the difference. And I hope that this fits him. So I still have all these ends to weave in, but in the morning I will text my sister-in-law, letting her know that I've remade the hat. It's 1:30 a.m. by the way. So I'm not gonna text her right now, but once the sun rises, I'll let her know that I finished it, and she'll either stop by today or tomorrow to try it on, and it should fit this time. So yes, that is all for now. I am going to go to bed, and I don't know if I'm gonna see you when he comes to try on the hat again, or if the next time I'm gonna see you is at the birthday party. I don't know, but I'll see you later.
24 hours later.
Hey guys, so it is Friday, August 22nd at 12:41 a.m. But let's pretend for a second that it's Thursday. So earlier today, I met up with my sister-in-law, and my almost 1-year-old nephew tried on his new hat. I don't have any video, but I do have some pictures. And it did fit, but it was a little snug. So I told her I could remake it again, but she said no. She said it'll work. So essentially what I think the problem is the hat is the right size, but then when I add the faux locks on the inside, it makes the brim tighter. So the actual body of the hat fits him, but the brim is a little snug. I wouldn't say it's tight. Like, I don't think it's uncomfortable for him, but it's a little snug. So he's probably not gonna wear it for the entirety of his party, but he'll wear it long enough to get a few cute pictures and such. So it'll do. But then I meant to show this at the beginning of the video, but I couldn't find it, but I found it today. So this is my hat that I planned to wear at the party, and me and my nephews were gonna be all matchy match. But this hat I am now selling. So basically I have 2 older brothers, right? So my oldest brother is married and his son is the one that's turning 1, right? And then I have another older brother than myself. So my other older brother saw the hat that I made for our nephew, and he asked if I could make a hat for his girlfriend. And I was like, well, I already have this one. So my brother is buying this from me. So essentially now I want to make myself a new hat because I still want a hat to wear to the party. So mind you, it's Friday right now, technically, and the party's tomorrow. Like, Saturday. But the problem is, this is all the yarn I have left. So I have enough red. I do not have enough of any of the other colors. When it comes to black, that's fine because they sell the black yarn at Michael's. This is Loops and Threads Classic Cotton. So is the red one. But then the golden yellow and the green are both Lily Sugar and Cream, which they don't sell in person in Canada. So essentially, I have to order it online, but it says it's not gonna come until Saturday. But I need it on Saturday. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm hoping, praying that this yarn comes Saturday morning because the party's not till around noon. So let's say my yarn shows up at like 9 a.m. That gives me enough time to make myself a hat. You see what I'm saying? So essentially this is the plan. I'm gonna work with the yarn that I currently have and make as much of a hat as I can. It's not gonna be much, but I'll do what I can. What I should have done, I should have stopped at Michael's today and bought another skein of black because this is the one that I have the least of. But either way, I'm gonna make as much as I can. And then on Saturday, assuming the yarn comes in time, then I won't have to start the hat from scratch. I'll just be able to continue. So I'm going to start it now, hopefully get my yarn Saturday morning, and then finish up the hat and wear it to the party. That's the plan. So what I'm gonna do is, this is a traditional bucket hat, but I am gonna make myself a ruffle hat because I love me a good ruffle hat. So it will be different than this one, which is what I'm going for because I don't want to pull up to the party wearing the same hat as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So the person who I made the original hat like this for, she's gonna be at the party. And then my brother's girlfriend is gonna be at the party. So then both of the hats that I've made that look exactly like this are gonna be at the party. But I need to switch it up a little bit for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making myself a ruffle hat. So anywho, it's almost 1 a.m., but I'm gonna start working on this hat so that I have a head start for Saturday. Okie dokie. I was actually able to make more than I thought I'd be able to make because when you're switching colors every row, you're not using as much of each color, if that makes sense. Meanwhile, if it's like a full hat of one color, then you're using more of the color. Anyways, so I was able to get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 full rows, and I started the 11th row and I ran out. So I've done 10 rows of the 15, but the last 2 rows had the ruffles, so that's gonna take a long time, but this is what we're working with so far. And I think I might actually have enough green because I only need 1 more row of green, but I am out of yellow. Or I'm gonna be out of yellow. I don't think this will last the whole row. So I need to wait for my yellow to come in the mail, and I also need to buy more black in person. So yes, I will see you when my new yarn comes. Okay, it's morning, or more accurately afternoon. It is 1:04 p.m. and I ran a quick errand, went to Michael's and picked up more black yarn, and I honestly think that this is going to be enough. I don't think I need more of the other colors than I already have. Fingers crossed, because I only have to do 1 more row of each color, and I believe I have enough to do that. So I should be able to finish this today, and it doesn't matter if my other yarn comes in time because the hat is gonna be done. Look at how I kept my yarn overnight. I just used the hat as a bowl and put all my yarn inside. So I'm gonna tie on my black skein and resume. I'm gonna do a quick try on before I start the border. Oh, that's good. And when I say border, I mean the brim. So yes, it fits, just had to double check. Now let's add some ruffles. Okie dokie, the ruffles are done. Before I cut off the yarn, we're just gonna put it on one more time. So yes, this is it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So it's complete. It looks basically like the other hat, except a ruffled brim. I don't have the other hat anymore because this morning I gave it to my brother to give to his girlfriend. But now I have mine, so I will still have my hat to wear to the party. Future Olivia popping in real quick. I didn't realize that I didn't show you guys that I crushed yarn chicken. So this is how much of the green that I had left after finishing my ruffle hat. And this is how much yellow. Like what? That was just enough. And it's a very good thing because my yarn didn't end up showing up until Saturday at like 3:45 p.m. So it's a very good thing that I didn't wait on that yarn because it wouldn't have come in time. But let's send it back to past me. So yeah, the next time you'll see me is at the birthday party, and me and my nephews are gonna matchy match with our hats.
24 hours later.
I don't know if you can hear me because it's very windy, but I'm at the birthday party, and can we just take a second to appreciate my fit? Jamaica flag dress with the matching ruffle hat. And then my nephews also have their hats that match with mine. And yeah, so we're gonna do happy birthday and open up some gifts, play some games. We're gonna have a good time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Canon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my friend. One more year, birthday. Next year we're doing it again. Happy birthday, my friend. One more year, birthday. More life to you, come with the up to the end. Real from me, I'm not pretend. Big birthday. But you're well sitting and smooth.
So yes, the party is over, and I would say it was a success. Both of my nephews are wearing their cute hats, and everyone who showed up was dressed on theme. It was real nice. And so yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy it, be sure to share it with them. The link to my Etsy shop will be in the description below in case you want to purchase something from me. Be sure to check out this playlist. It is my crochet vlogs playlist. If you like this video, you'll probably like those, and I'll see you in my next video.